Hi guys, it's Mary with It Could Be Worse blog, and tonight I'm going to be doing my 8th self-injection of my Stelara for my Crohn's disease. I say tonight because it is really late. Usually I try to do my injection around noon to like 2 o'clock, and now it is going on midnight, but I had a lot going on today, and I had to set out my shot to thaw for at least an hour and ice my stomach and get all this prepared, and I wasn't even going to videotape myself, but I kind of wanted to talk about antibiotics and infection with Stelara and Crohn's disease. So here I am, like videotaping myself. The last time I did my self injection was May the 8th, or no, March the 8th or the 4th, something around that time was my 8-week mark. And I talked about infections because I had gone to the emergency room and they put me on, I think they put me on Cipro, and or it might have been clindamycin, but since then I've had 2 other rounds of antibiotics. I've had doxycycline, I've had Cipro, and I've had clindamycin, and all for that thoracic area, and eventually it just kind of burst and stitches came out of it. So the infection's gone now, so here I am. It's been 8 weeks. I feel like I've felt like death. I've been like just feeling really shitty, and like if you already have infections, like getting another infection like added to your Crohn's disease, like it just makes it harder to fight, harder to avoid. If you get one, you're going to completely like, or you're going to repetitively get it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm like rambling now. It's almost midnight, but I think I'm just going to kind of rush through my shot and get it over with. So sorry. I've already asked my stomach. As you can see, last time I did my shot in my left leg, and I feel like it didn't work as well, or I don't know what happened. I felt like death the whole week after. I felt crappy this whole 8 weeks, and I can blame, infections and being on antibiotics that whole time, but it's just like something is gonna have to give. I've already like set up my shot, like I said I did. You want to not shake it, make sure there's nothing in it, kind of get it good to go. I've got my, sharps container, and I kind of just want to get it done. So I hate to rush, but the past 8 weeks, I've been to the ER, God, like 4 times. Sorry, it takes a minute to get that in there. I've been to the ER 4 times for the same infection in my rib cage. I feel like it's caused some inflammation in my stomach. I feel like it's given me migraines. It's given me fever. I've had to constantly contact the thoracic clinic and kind of my GI because they keep putting me on antibiotics. This is my 3rd round of my 3rd different antibiotic, and it's like, now we have to start worrying about like MRSA, if it is like a staph infection or like a skin infection that was causing it. But luckily that stitch came out, and so far so good. It's been healing. Um, Gosh, I feel like this takes forever every time, and I feel like tonight has just been terrible. It's almost midnight, like I said, so I'm sorry for the late post. I'm sorry to my body for the late shot. You know, but you do what you do. I was going to even wait till tomorrow, but I was like, no, I'm not a bad patient. I'll give myself my shot tonight and just suck it up and videotape it. Ooh, I feel like it's kind of bulgy right there. Like I can feel it in my stomach. I feel like I did that in my leg, but I'd rather do it in my stomach than my leg because that leg, it was brutal. Sorry for tonight's video. I might watch this and I might not post it, but you might see it. So hopefully by the next 8 weeks, I'll see GI here in about 2 weeks. I'll get my another Hep A shot, and I'll see her. I haven't had a scope in about a year and a half. So I'm assuming at some point she's going to want to do that. The last time they did it, they did kind of like a colonoscopy and looked at my rectal area for that abscess, but it's still there. And, I haven't felt any better, so we'll see about that. But hopefully in the next 8 weeks, the Stelara will start kicking in again and no more infection. But have a good month.